You have merely glimpsed the edge of the abyss, but it is enough to trigger the cycle of revelation. Now, like me, you will begin to see things as they truly are.
Some new stuff there. Okay. Okay, hello everyone, I am Grant. This is Darkest Dungeon. Literally at this point. Because we're done with everything else. Except that. So, this is gonna be a short stream, so I've been... Yeah, I most saw. Anyway, I was thinking whether I should level characters up today or do the second level of the Darkest Dungeon, because I do have some characters here that could go. But I've been reading over the second mission's description in the Wikipedia. I haven't written any further than that, only the second. And I've been wondering what kind of team setups do I need. Now, one thing is sure, unless one of these dungeons have some kind of anti-healing gimmick, we're gonna need a Vestal every single time. Then this mission in particular also needs someone with guard and someone with stress reduction. Now there are technically three options there. The Man-at-Arms has the best guard in the game, so obviously he's an option. But if I bring the Man-at-Arms, then I also need to bring a Jester in order to reduce stress. This leaves one slot for some kind of damage dealer, which would probably have to be a Highwayman, because he's the best in the second spot, second and first, depending on where he is at the time. But I'm not really comfortable bringing only one damage dealer, so this setup is a bit shaky in that regard. The other option is bringing a Houndmaster. The Houndmaster has a guard. It's a bit weaker than the Man-at-Arms. The Man-at-Arms gets 30% protection, so it guarantees that the ability is the attack that comes is gonna deal less damage. Guard Dog gives dodge instead, which is good. It's 20 dodge, that's huge. But it doesn't get if he fails to dodge it and the ability or attack does in fact hit, then it's gonna be nasty, because the Houndmaster also doesn't have the kind of max HP that the Man-at-Arms has. Still respectable, and he of course has more dodge. Monsieur has the same dodge because he has a quirk, evasive, that gives dodge, but in general he has more dodge. And speed apparently because of a quirk. Yeah. That's the second option. This leaves me... And of course the Houndmaster also has Cry Havoc, which has a chance to reduce stress. If a fight looks like I technically already won it, then I can spam this. God damn it. Has to be in this position. I can spam it to hopefully reduce the stress of, well, himself. Because he's gonna be taking the extra stress damage from guarding as an ally. He can also heal himself somewhat, which can be useful since he's taking damage. This allows me to bring two DPS characters, and one of them would still probably have to be a Highwayman, which I'm gonna have to level up regardless. So that's the second option. There is a third option, which is a lot more risky, but it's there, so it includes bringing an Antiquarian. The Antiquarian has where is it? Protect Me, which gives an other ally guard. And also buffs the allies dodge and protection, so it's the best of both worlds. And then bringing Mariage alongside, who the Antiquarian can mark. Mariage has a lot of max HP, decent dodge, and also has a self-heal that also reduces stress. So it makes the guarded, whoever, you know what I mean. It makes him self-sufficient. He's gonna take more stress, but he has an ability to reduce said extra stress. This does mean that I cannot bring like a Jester or a Handmaster for AoE stress reduction. I would just have to deal with that. However, bringing the Antiquarian, first of all, Protect Me is fine. And also bringing Invigorating Vapors, which is like 10 to 30 bonus dodge on everyone, including the one who's guarding her. So that could be a strategy. And then I can bring a Highwayman as a second, because that's 2 DPS at that point, because the Leper himself is a DPS. These are the 3 options. Now, you can see, regardless of what I do, I will probably have to level up a Highwayman anyway. So I better get to that today. Sadly, whatever option I choose, it's gonna be necessary. We can also level up a Vesta, because we're gonna need more Vestas. At least one more Vesta if we win all layers. I want to level up Patrice and probably Brixton. This is fine. Then later on we can level up Sally as well. This is fine. So yeah, I've been reading the wiki entry, and when I started reading, you know, the first sentence, you know, lighting the way. Sure. Size long, defeat with the darkest goals, activate 3 Iron Crowns. Sure. The wiki starts by saying this is arguably the hardest quest in the game. So I mean, like, alright. On the one hand, that's bad because this is the hardest mission in the game and this is the next mission I have to do. But on the other hand, that does mean that if I can beat this mission, the other 2 that are left should be a lot easier. Not a lot easier, but entirely manageable. But I've also been looking through this mission, just overall reading it. And I really feel like it's probably not as hard as it's made out to seem like. Because, I mean, there are the mini-bosses that I checked and they are bad, of course. You need super trinkets to survive them. There they are, those. But aside from those, and even then, they are not that difficult. As long as you can manage the stress that comes from someone having to take double the stress. So yeah, that's gonna be that. I prepared all of these people already. Now I'm going to give the shield, not the shield, the portrait. Where is it? Yeah, sort by rarity, come on. Portrait, am I getting blind? Yes, I'm gonna give it to the Highwayman because he's a bit more important to level up, because whatever strategy I go for, I will need a Highwayman. I might need a Man at Arms. I mean, I already have a Man at Arms, but and I might need a Jester. The Jester already has some XP on this level though. But regardless of the strategy, a Man at Arms is gonna be necessary. Even more than this, actually. But I don't think I can. I don't think there is another one in here. Yeah, I don't need those guys. No, we don't do that. So yeah, let me just pack up these people with their respective scrolls, and in the meantime, how is everyone today? I have been at school today, it was fine. Why are you tired? What have you been doing today? If I may ask. Sorry, I'm a bit distracted by this thing. You know what? I'm gonna pack up the Manatons with some damage, because he's gonna be countering a lot. I hope. And you are just going to get this, and what kind of mission is this? 100% of room battles. Oh yeah, wait, I had that new trinket, right? What was it again? No, was it a rare? I don't think it was a rare. Oh yeah, the Seal Stone, 15% scouting chance. You're gonna get that. I slept kind of badly as well, but it was kind of my fault because, you know, I'm very bad at getting to bed in time. It seems fine. Just checking on this stuff. Everything seems good. Yep. Yeah, repost is done. The Jester is gonna need a new ability. You know, I want to see. Bolane is shown as a blob right now. And I think when they are like that, they say something really weird if you let them. I'm not gonna bother with the camping skills right now. I mean, I do want one ability that prevents nighttime ambush, that would be nice. And we do have the biggest party buff here. And I'm going to give it to I guess it doesn't matter who I give it to. Alright. Long apprentice mission in the cove. I'm still gonna look up the cove. I don't trust myself with that. Medicinal herbs. Few extra shovels for chests and oysters. Not too many. Bandages. That's for the arterial pinch. I don't know if Apprentice actually has those guys actually. Holy water, a couple of them, not too many. Anti-venom, again a couple. Yeah. We're gonna bring a bunch of keys, just in case. And then food. Torches. I didn't see that because I was looking at the Wikipedia. He's not doing it now. Also, why do I get this many torches? 28 torches? I don't think I need that many. Even for a long mission. Okay, but whatever, let's not waste time. Is that everything? Yes. Everything seems to be in order. Let's go. We're in the final stretch. There's gonna be some grinding involved in getting new characters. Night vigil thing.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with
What do you mean
pelagic
night vigil thing?
nightmares. They must be flushed out.
It's already equipped because if they don't have 4 of them equipped, then the 4th one that you learned is automatically equipped. You don't have to worry about that. Anyway, yeah, let's go. We're not worried about this. Is just an apprentice mission, so essentially.
Such a burden of finery risks life and limb.
I don't remember him ever saying that before.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Does he get new quotes when I've been to the dungeon or what? Or maybe I'm just... I don't know. Okay, we need the room battle. Sadly we didn't get scouting, so I don't know if there are room battles here, so I just have to check it. If I find a shambler...
Gold, trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
I don't think I'm gonna activate it, because this is not a good team for that.
As the fiend falls,
This should be very easy, because we have all the best trinkets available to us. Like, look at this riposte. 4 damage. For a man at arms, that's huge. That's very much. 9 riposte damage. That's actually huge.
their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
You know what? I don't care about the crests. I mean, I have 300 something crests. I really don't need any more than that. I'm trying to think of what to say. There is nothing to really say about this particular mission.
The promise of safety.
I think the main thing to be talked about here would be the upcoming Darkest Dungeon, because that's the thing where, okay, there is one immediate problem with that mission, in the fact that 3 of my 4 characters are gonna have to have a specific trinket, so they're immediately gonna have to, they're immediately gonna be able to have 1 less trinket. One less trinket is that much less power. Like, for example, the Highwayman is not gonna be able to have 2 attacking abilities. Like, well, he doesn't have it here either, but you know what I mean. It's gonna be tight. But most of the enemies that we're going to meet there are gonna be largely the same as the ones we've met in the previous mission, which honestly, you've seen that they weren't that difficult. They were a bit different, definitely. They were a little bit surprising, because I haven't seen them before, but they weren't difficult, especially with the right team setup. Okay. The only problem with that mission is that instead of being medium, it's a long mission.
Another misfortune.
And you have 3 rooms with mini bosses in them. Ooh, what is this again? Boss relief. Boss relief, don't shovel it. 66% positive quirk, 33% negative quirk. Well, I guess I'm gonna try to get you a positive quirk, and then we'll see how that goes. Fast healer, 10% healing skills while camping. It's okay, I guess. Nothing game changing, but it's fine. Okay, so the big problem is there are 3 mini bosses, and on account of it being a long mission, you get 2. What's the word? Firewood, like this one. You have to plan out to use one of the firewoods, so it covers 2 mini bosses, because you kind of want to have the camping buffs last for both of the mini bosses, which can be difficult because they're quite far away. It's a long mission, it's a big hallway, big room. If you have a map like I do, then there is a bigger chance that you can actually just handle it.
This expedition at least promises success.
That's it. But even then, you kind of have to use the campfires for buffs. If you have to use it for stress reduction, that's kind of a problem, which is also why I think I'm just gonna buy all the food that you can get for that mission in order to be able to use it for healing. Okay, I did not have to come this way because there were no room battles here. Use it for healing and always be able to eat 8 food during camping, because that reduces stress, and that's some free stress reduction without having to use like camping skills on it or something. And also, if this happens, like, Jesus, these guys already ate twice. We're not even halfway through, come on. You know, truth be told, since the Darkest Dungeon expeditions generally don't have any curios or something that you can actually interact with, you're probably better off just filling your inventory with resources, like all the food you can get, all the torches you can get, and especially for missions, all the bandages, anti-venom, holy water that you can get, because that mission has everything. You better be prepared for anything. On the flip side though, you do have, for this particular mission you can't bring all the resources, because you're gonna have 2 firewoods taking up space, and also 3 purification items, because that's the objective. So you really only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 slots instead of whatever how much you would normally have. Hello Verburner, just explaining the final mission over here. What is this? Anti-venom, heal and stress. I don't really need it right now. How are you, Verburner? Good dodge. That's good. I've already passed... No, this is not the Darkest Dungeon. I decided that before I can do that, I have 3 different strategies, but no matter which one I go for, I will need a new highwayman. So that's what I'm doing right now. Leveling up a highwayman. For one of the strategies also needs a jester, so I'm also leveling that up. And eventually I'm gonna need a new Vestal, and probably a man at arms because he's very flexible. That's why I have this team. But I have some very specific plans in mind. Ooh, this removes a negative quirk. Let's see if anyone. Soft is pretty bad, Sickly is pretty bad, Zoophobia is pretty bad. I mean, Zoophobia is not bad in the Darkest Dungeon itself. I have to change my outlook. The Darkest Dungeon rarely have beasts, at least the second dungeon. I don't think it has any beasts. Mostly it's just humanoids and eldritch. Demonomania, Warren's Phobe, those are inconsequential. Stress Eater could be bad. Not sure. Necromania, Thin-Blooded. Thin-Blooded could be bad. You know what, let's just remove Stress Eater. I swapped places at just the right time. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna kill it anyway. So yeah, this is the part of the end of the game where you still have to grind a little bit. But if I plan right, it shouldn't be that much grinding. Really, the only reason I even allow myself to check the Wikipedia for the Darkest Dungeon maps and stuff, because the only thing I'm really skipping is grind. Because if I wasn't looking up how to do that stuff, then all that would happen is
made clear.
Yeah, okay, shut up. There's a second one here. Who was the other one? I think the Jester. Yeah, Jester. Check it out. Soft quirk removed. Nice. Now his max HP is normal again. What I would have to do otherwise is send in a scouting party. And then when I inevitably die because I didn't prepare properly, because I didn't know what's gonna be coming, then I retreat, lose a character, so I'm gonna have to level up a new one. And then once I level, then I can go and actually do the dungeon. And then level up 4 new ones because those characters can't go to the dungeon anymore. So me looking up this stuff, all it skips is the extra grind of leveling up a character. And I think that's fair. Ooh. 1 damage per round? Holy shit, how are you gonna survive that? What's your name again? What's your name? Bricks. How are you gonna survive that? I guess you're just gonna have to live with it now. So yeah. There are 3 more, and again, I didn't look up the other ones. So the Darkest Dungeon 3 and 4, I have no idea what the gimmick is there. That's still a surprise, and I'm not gonna look it up only at least until I finish the second dungeon. Then I can look up the third one, so I can prepare accordingly. Raven, do you know anything about the last 2 ones? You seem to be knowledgeable here and there.
So too will resistance.
So too will resistance. Oh, I have 2 firewoods, by the way. I should use them eventually. Instant death, huh? How difficult? Yeah, I'm gonna give the designers the benefit of the doubt and believe that they don't just give an enemy, even a boss, a random instant death ability, okay? I'm gonna have that much faith in the designers. Is it difficult to avoid? That's the only question. Because if it's an instant death mechanic and all you can do is dodge it, yeah, that's kind of dickish. I'm gonna give that guy... Nope, it's not bleeding. Okay.
Compassion is a rare.
Or maybe it's another thing where you have to have a trinket and then it doesn't actually kill you. The way you're explaining it basically makes me think that it just uses it at the end of every turn. So you have 4 turns to finish it off before everyone's dead. I don't know. Anyway, don't tell me. Don't tell me specifically, because I can guarantee I'm gonna get there, and I'm gonna read about it anyway when it gets to that. If it's HP triggers though, then I'm gonna guess, but don't tell me. You can tell me if I'm wrong, but don't tell me the right answer. Is it like the Time Eater in Slay the Spire, where at 50% HP he just heals to full? If he fell below 50% HP he heals to full, but if you can one-shot him, then it's never gonna happen.
The ground quakes.
Yeah, okay. And I would assume, you don't answer this, it's just me musing. I would assume that it's not just a one-time thing, like at half HP it does an instant death move, but like every 33% or whatever, I don't know. Don't answer that. I think I'm gonna camp after this fight. Because I still have 2 campfires and I'm halfway through the mission. Shut up. Let's just attack that one. I have one more question, not specifically about the boss, but it does relate to the final dungeon. Do I get the achievement for just bringing Dismas there? Or does he have to actually survive the entire expedition in order to get that? Or I need both of them. Is that the only achievement? Huh. And I have to take both of them. Taking one of them is not enough. Like when you first told me, I thought it's like 1 achievement per character, not a combined thing. Well,
Back to the pit.
He's dead. Yeah, I want to take him to the end. I can guarantee I'm gonna need a highwayman at the end anyway, so it doesn't really matter whether I do some extra grinding now or before the final dungeon, because I'm gonna have to bring out at least 1 more highwayman between now and the final dungeon.
Powerful blow.
But let me just finish here, and then when I'm camping I'm gonna look something up. There we go.
Gently. This is how a life is taken. Success. So
What is this?
clearly in view.
Fish idol.
Or
This
is it
needs
merely
holy
a
water
trick
for a
of the
buff.
light?
We're gonna use that after camping.
A moment of respite. A chance to steel
We
oneself
don't
against the
really
coming
need
horrors.
anything, let's just eat the bare minimum. Let's do nighttime ambush, the entire party buff, and then the rest of the party buff. Okay, these two got some extra crit, the Vestal didn't, but she really doesn't need to.
way is lit.
And
the
now,
path is clear.
let me
We
check
require
something.
only the strength to follow it.
Nah. Nah. Events about town activities. When they noisy absent spell carrier. A lot of these town events I have not seen before. Give us like what the Eat the Rich? There's a town event called Eat the Rich. To the resourceful thief Biriazameli ephemeral affairs. Most curious of all, however, is the absence of any evidence in the crypt itself. Nevertheless, the chest was found open, and its contents conspicuously missing. Idle grave robbers gain 1 resolve level. That's why I haven't seen it, because I barely ever had a grave robber. Anyway, nah. Where the fuck is it? Here, the skills and the weapon will be lost. From beyond. Can this only happen once? Let's see. There is one specific town event that targets the graveyard, being From Beyond. When this event is triggered, you are presented with 3 randomly selected fallen heroes. You get to choose one of them. The chosen hero will be returned to the living and into your roster. There are a few things to consider. There has to be space in your roster in order for the hero to return. If you really want to revive a certain hero and your roster is full, you must dismiss blah blah blah. Revive hero. This event will not trigger if you have at least 3 heroes buried in the graveyard. There are no specific triggers for this event, and while rare, it can occur multiple times in one campaign. Heroes with the Never Again trait, i.e. heroes who have successfully completed the Darkest Dungeon mission, do not lose this trait when they die. That would be a that would be a fun workaround. Just kill the hero and then wait for them to come back. As a result, they do not fill a slot in your roster and can thus be revived even with a full roster. Huh. Okay, so From Beyond, I got that event once, but apparently it can happen multiple times. Anyway, you get some buff. I don't know what kind of buff, but it doesn't matter. It's 18% damage, because that's the only one with until camp. That's nice. So here is a potential. If I can grind until I get Never Again, no, From Beyond, the town event From Beyond, and I get lucky enough for Reynault to be among them, then I can get him and bring both of them to the end. I don't know how useful bringing a Crusader to the final mission is. Hopefully it's actually designed for it to be useful. Otherwise that achievement is kind of a shit thing to do.
If only treasure could.
But I would still probably do it because he's like an all-around character. He can reduce stress, he can heal, he can deal some damage, he can stun. So I still wouldn't mind bringing him.
Another abomination cleansed from
the only thing is I have to grind enough for that mission to come up. And I'm not gonna start grinding for it now, but if I get to the final mission and it still haven't come up, I may play a little bit off camera, just doing random missions to give it a chance to show up. How does that sound?
Well struck. wary.
I think that would be fair, because I'm not really grinding off camera for an advantage. I'm only really, I mean, it gives me an advantage, obviously, because I'm getting free money and trinkets and whatever. Speaking of which, I'm still missing the light tambourine, which I would also love to find. But the main thing I would be grinding for is to be able to find Reynault again. I'm gonna kill this thing first because I don't want to get stunned. Okay. You know, I don't actually know. I'm not actually aware of the Vestal's true damage potential. It's probably not that big. Holy shit, you just one-shot that snail. That has like a 75% damage reduction.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Alright. Because during my entire game, the Sacred Scroll was one of the first very rare items I got, and it removes a third of her damage potential. So that might have warped my view of the Vestal's damage potential. I mean, the Vestal is not really a damage character, so it's probably not that big anyway, but still.
Wealth beyond measure, awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
You know what would be funny? If I finish this mission and From Beyond just happens at complete random. That would be hilarious, game. That would be really ironic, game. If you did that, game. It's probably not gonna happen. I mean, I'm joking, but it's probably not. It's very rare. But then again, last stream I found 2 Shambler Otters just sitting next to each other. Rare is not a concept on this channel. Rare is just a suggestion. Like, maybe it's rare. Then again, whatever. Maybe it's not rare. Who knows? Anything can happen here. It's a fucking Twilight Zone around here when it comes to RNG. You know, this stress, this guy's causing this kind of stress, it's really not doing anything. Can you use it in third position? Sure can. You're gonna go back then. Then again, you're probably gonna just shoot that guy. What artifact? Sorry, I forgot. What are you talking about? It's a lot of money. I kind of want that.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Raven, you always mess up. It's quote add or add quote. I don't remember exactly, but it's one of those. I can't actually pick up more than... Oh, that's not good. Oh well. Well, I gave my all to the pig artifact, but... You know, technically speaking, that was also an anomaly, because based on... Based on how long I've been farming that, it should have happened, and then it didn't. Fucking pig, stop eating everything. That's the third or fourth, I think third time that they won't eat. Didn't I? I thought I did. I didn't? No, I didn't. Remind me after the fact. Remind me after the stream to put it there.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
And how, because I don't exactly know how I would put it there. Let's do a party here.
The flesh is knit.
That guy was angry. I'm gonna take a sip actually. Dun, dun, dun.
Masterfully executed.
Very nice. You are already dead and you're close to it.
The slow death. Unforeseen.
Low death.
Unforgiving.
Unforgiving. But yeah, who knows? But if I can get back Reynault, I am going to take him to the final mission. Granted, I have no idea what kind of team setup the final mission would actually need. I didn't quite get there. I'm not gonna read it until I finish the third one. But, come on. Surely they designed it for the cinematic extra.
Massive pummeling. A death by inches.
Can you get another buff? 36 damage. Okay. You're kind of contradicting yourself. You can't say that it's a long fight, but also say that you have to one-shot it or everyone dies.
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
There are a lot of fucking room battles here.
A singular strike.
Well, you know, I like to think I'm pretty smart. My guess about what you're telling me would be that it's a multi-phased fight. You have to fight the boss several times, and one of the phases has the instant death mechanic. That would be my guess then. Okay, he's dead.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Please don't kill yourselves. I actually want to heal some stress over here. I don't care about the bleed. Alright, that should be enough. Is this the last fight?
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
No, it's not. Wow! That was worth a shovel. Isn't a shovel like 200 gold? Okay, there is one more room battle at the very end. Oh fuck!
Eyes of youth, twisted and made merciless.
Get out of here. You're an apprentice collector. We don't care about you around here. Seriously though, this is just an apprentice. I should not have problems defeating him. Can I stun him? That's a 70% chance. Holy shit. Nah, he avoided both of them. Kinda hoping to stun him so he doesn't do this. Did not get stunned, that's good news. Can stun that one. Lifesteal is annoying, but luckily Holly, or whatever your name is fucking legend and dodged it. Okay, we stunned him for next round. He's not gonna bring out any more of them. In fact, I think I'm just gonna blast him. These guys should not be able to kill me in one turn. Man-at-Arms crits are just out of control. I don't know how they're critting so fucking much. They have no right to crit so fucking much. I mean, I know that he has 8% crit. This ability has 7. It critted twice in a row. 15% chance. Okay, I do want to take this though. I don't know what's going on. Do I need the shovel? Well, there is a room. No, I don't need the shovel anymore. There we go. I don't get anything really out of that. Also, can I just say, collector. The collector has a 3% chance to show up in a corridor battle on apprentice difficulty. 4 and 5 on higher difficulties respectively. It's pretty rare. Yeah, I'm not gonna say that that's how weird that he showed up, because I haven't seen him in a while.
Packs laden with loot are often low on
I'm
supplies.
gonna drop the anti-venom. So that's entirely in the realm of probability. Does he even drop anything? He drops Dismas head, Baristan's head, and Junior's head. I already have all 3, so he just dropped a puzzling trapezohedron. It's 3% on apprentice mission. 5% is on champion, but you don't want to meet him on champion. He is a powerhouse on champion difficulty. Yeah, this is apprentice. I have to level these guys up. Why do you think this guy has a portrait? He's hauling it around on these hallways for no reason. I was wondering how the portrait makes it so you get more XP, but now I know, because you're basically fighting with one hand, because you have the other hand has the fucking portrait under your armpit, just holding it. You have to fight with one arm. If you can win fighting with one arm, you get a lot more experience out of that. That's probably it, and nobody can tell me otherwise. Yes. Also, it's just an interesting thing that you know how I said that the Vestal Scroll trinket was one of the first ones that I got? Junior's head was also one of the first very rare trinkets I got. It's actually from the collector, and I've been using it ever since. I've been using this combination basically from the start of the game. Baristan's head and Dismas head are not nearly as useful as this healer trinket. And yeah, I gave it to him because I really need him to reach max level as soon as possible. Because he has a straight ticket to the darkest dungeon. Who wouldn't want that? Okay, 1 second, let me just open this. Okay, it's all garbage. Okay, let's leave.
The pungent odor abates. The things are driven back.
It's a pretty good sum of money. 22,000. Some crests, a moon cloak, 2 busts. I had 2 busts. Patrick's got a disease. Historical blindness. It's kind of bad. Cornelius got weapon tinker. That could be useful. Also, he leveled up 1 entire level. Ruminator, stress here received. That's kind of bad.
What little there is must suffice for the time being.
We're having a lot of negative events happening right now. I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's see. There's another jester here. I think I'm gonna hire it.
He will be laughing still at the end.
Okay. I'm gonna... I don't think I need another Vesta because I have 4 of them ready, technically. I don't need another heli. I would just need another highwayman. That's about it. Dark Crown. The torch below trinket. Another one. Really, I'm looking out for the trinket that the light tambourine. I have not seen it this entire game. I know it exists. I just haven't seen it. Okay, where are you, Patrice? Calm the fuck down, please. Alright. So, I think... She's level 2, it's a bit low for veteran, but I think it can be fine. Because these 2 are level 3, they're not gonna go on apprentice missions anymore. And instead of that, I can bring Sally and start leveling her up. Because I feel like at least one of the missions will need a Hellion. This is fine as it is, honestly. You're gonna just get the standard stuff. So many fucking trinkets. I really should sell something here. I don't have space anymore. There we go. Let's see what this does for you. In comparison to this, 10 accuracy. Nah, I don't think that's necessary. Anything else we can use? Damage versus Unholy could be good, depending on... If we go to the Ruins... Nah, they are all champion ones. Okay, let's see. Manatom's Rampart Shield. Plus 40% move skill chance, plus 30% stun skill chance, minus 15 damage. That is really good, actually. What was your move skill chance again? What was your move skill again? This one, Rampart. It reduces the damage by 15%, but considering that his criticals are dealing 10 damage, then it would be dealing 8 damage instead. His average damage is like 4, so at worst he's losing 1 single hit damage point, which is I don't care about that. So this is pretty good. Bounty Hunter, 10% scouting chance, that's pretty good. Except I don't really have... Bounty hunters ready. And what is this? Nah, I think I'm gonna go for this. However, this does have a town event. I feel like if there is a town event as a reward for a mission, that essentially prevents the special missions from occurring. Because I already get this. I don't think it can happen unless town events enter Hamlet Dark description. Town events are designed to add variety to the Hamlet over the course of a campaign. Upon returning from an expert, there is a chance for a thematic event to trigger in town. This function akin to a deck of event cards. You can toggle the frequency of town events in the gameplay option. Well, not during the game, but yeah. There will not always be a town event. When there is an extra hot link to that announcement will appear in the bottom hotbar. You can... There is... okay. Close down safely and return to it later. Does it tell me... I don't know, but I would rather not risk it, so... I guess we're going here. This is fine like this. Everyone is leveled up. These abilities are actually not leveled up, so... I should probably do that. Fuck it, just buy it all. It doesn't matter. We have so much money. Barely even matters at this point. Aside from the highest level stuff, it doesn't matter what I do. There we go. What about armor, shields and stuff? 3333, everything is good. Vox Machina. I don't know what that means. It's a short one, but that should be fine. Everyone ready? That's very little resources. You might as well buy it all. What is? This is everything. Oh my god. We don't have much stuff here to work with. Vox Machina. Vox Machina. Critical Role Wiki. Vox Machina was a legendary band of adventurers based in Tal'Dorei, primarily active between 809 and 812 PD, and a protagonist of the first campaign of Critical Role. They are world-renowned heroes, most notable for rescuing the Tal'Dorei royal family from demonic possession, overthrowing the Briarwood's rule of Whitestone, slaying the dragons of the Chroma Conclave, and banishing the newly deified Vecna beyond the Divine Gate. Most of those words I don't know. But okay. I'm not up to date with these kind of references. Okay, so we have to explore 90% of rooms. Basically, hopefully we'll get the scout here, and then we don't have to go there if there is a fight there. Why was it called Vox Machina? Like, was it like a barbarian, a rogue, a bard, and a cleric? That's why it's called that?
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
I'm kind of a sort of a DM myself, you know. Can the... oh, come on, stop.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
I guess it's just me. I'm kind of out of the loop in this regard. Are you serious? He resisted it. Dodge the pull, very good. Let's head back again.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them all.
The highwayman put her in position. The jester serenaded for her. I don't know what he did actually. The Vestal healed her.
Passion is a rarity.
And now that she was ready, she could break through. Kill one enemy, sadly only one.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive. Well struck.
I guess breakthrough so we can reach her regardless. 11, 13, 6, 11. Let's just do this. It's more damage. Wasn't enough. Can you stop, please? Okay, fuck off. I'm just gonna deal with it in another fight.
Crumbles.
I remember that the coffin is something that's very safe to open because bad things can't really happen. Okay, we're not coming here. I know there is treasure there, but I still want to avoid it. The fight if possible.
Wealth beyond measure.
Or maybe I will go there, who
To the
knows.
brave and
I
the
knew there was a
foolhardy
trap there.
alike.
I trusted my highwayman's ability to dodge it, that's why I didn't disarm it. Yes, that is the reason for it. There's an obstacle there. You know what, I'm not gonna go there. Just in case I need these shovels for something else.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Come on, stop that. We don't have much food here.
In radiance, may we find victory.
Oh fuck.
A decisive pummeling.
That's good.
Press this advantage.
Kill the dog before it
Give them no
diseases me.
quarter.
Try to stun the giant. Like a 40% chance. It worked. You just play your heart out. Good one, because she's kind of stealthed, I can't hit her yet. Except with counters. Embrace the dark. But that's sad. That's less sad. And now it's his turn, so... Oh, dodged it. Very good. I was a little worried, but, you know. I'm gonna manage Cornelius's stress, because if nobody else goes to the next mission, he still has to, because he's the entire reason we are here. Yeah, that 40% is not gonna happen twice in a row. But we get to kill the crone.
A faint hope blossoms.
Confusion Spores just messes with the team comp, which I don't really care about right now. I mean, I can just keep doing what I've been doing, so it's like, whatever. There we go. Easy. Easy. I wanted to spell it, but if I write it like easy, then I can't exactly spell it any other way. So they are just bringing out all the stops here, huh? Slavering Ghoul. Oh my god, please kill it. What did I say?
The horror.
I will deem that both of them are fine. And just leave it at that. This is why I hate the ghoul. By default, I don't mind that it applies horror, but the fact that it can just spam it turn by turn by turn, there is no way really to counter that except to kill it fast, but you can't kill it fast because it has a bunch of protection.
The blood quickens.
And again, I can remove every single horror. But my options are either to remove it as soon as it's applied and just hope that he doesn't just spam it for 3 or 4 turns in a row, or I can just let it sit and then remove it when the fight is over, at which point my characters are already gonna have 15 to 20 extra stress. Because I can't kill it in 1 turn because he has bonus stuff. I hate this. I hate it. It's a weird, another weird design decision where, like, it's not really, I get that it's want to be difficult, but it just doesn't make sense in the first place.
If only treasure could staunch the flow of otherworldly corruption.
Okay, 2 more rooms and we can leave. Let's hope we get some more gold and then it's worth it.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption.
And I guess this is why I didn't go the other way, because that also had an obstacle and I was worried that there will be one here. In fact, there might be just one more, and then it's really like I had no chance to bring that many shovels because there was a shortage, because the ship sank, or I don't know. Sadly, they are not surprised. Kinda wanted a guaranteed early breakthrough. I don't know if I'm gonna get that now. Huh? Well, I'm not gonna get it because he goes first. I guess this is why Wicked Slice is good, because if I don't want to move when I'm in first position, I can't really do that. Also, he dodged it. Fuck. Also, she's now stunned, so she can't even do it at all.
Executed with impunity.
Hit that one, because that had the highest health. If it kills it, good. If it doesn't kill it, then the breakthrough would kill it anyway.
A singular strike.
This is why I wanted to break through on the first turn. But I didn't get to, sadly.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
You know what? I'm gonna bring this. It's 1500 gold regardless. Oh, a shovel. I kind of get the feeling I should bring that with me, but I'm probably not gonna. Yeah. What's the worst that could happen?
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Yeah, exactly, because we already scouted ahead. In vain.
The light,
That was our last
promise
dodge.
of safety.
Please don't nibble my grave.
Be gone, fiend. Back to the pit.
And this is why I want to first turn breakthrough.
Beware.
Now if I enter this room, it should be the end of it, and there is no fight in here.
Fall.
There is a door in here. You know, this background, you know what this background reminds me of? There was an Alice in Wonderland video game on the Wii. And it had an area with a bunch of doors in a forest. I know this is like a mausoleum, but if you ignore the background like here, it's like there's just a freestanding door here, and that reminds me of that game. Anyway, I think I'm just gonna leave.
Every cleared path and
It was like a...
reduces the isolation.
How do I say
of the
it?
state.
I got mostly heirlooms, not much money. It wasn't that weird, I mean, it was like a continuation kind of story, I'm not sure exactly. Like, it continued the original... I played it a very long time ago, but basically it was... Escort Quest, the video game.
You will will
Oh,
know
Shrieker.
the tragic extent of my failings.
We got a Shrieker quest. Interesting. I am going to do that, and it will allow these guys to get treated and the others to have some stress reduction while the experts go. Like, I can send Newfmarsh and the others to deal with the Shrieker. They can do that. I'm pretty sure they can do that. Let's check the hiring first. There is an apprentice highwayman here. There's a bounty hunter, which you don't really need. I'm gonna grab Recent. Gonna get
Elusive, evasive,
gonna get leveled up later
Persistent.
on.
righteous traits for a
That'd be
rogue.
interesting. Also, can I just point out, I have 464 crest. I can't, there is nothing I can do about it. There's nothing I can do with it. Everything else is also 73 busts. 66 portraits. Who has 66 portraits? 85 deeds. Anyway, I'm gonna get the Distended Crow's Eye. Also, I love how the goal is kill one horrid Shrieker, but you don't actually have to kill it. You just have to survive. Well, this one, the one I'm talking about, was like you controlled every single character except Alice. You had to escort her to various areas. And you could switch between characters and each of them had different abilities, you know, Lost Viking style. There was combat in it, of course. I'm gonna bring... Bergnant could use some XP. She's kind of low level for this, but Invigorating Vapors would help me. But I feel like I should just bring some safe options. I don't know what else to bring. I guess like this, and then I'm gonna try to destroy the nest. I'm not gonna counter attack because the nest doesn't attack. Debuff doesn't matter. Then again, whatever. Let's see, healing. Range damage. Oh my god, give me a second. I need to drink a little because my throat feels weird. Alright. The Arbalest has a lot of good trinkets to choose from here, so we're just gonna load her up with that. There's that one. Damage is pretty important here. I'm not sure if that's what I'm gonna bring. Where is the accuracy, speed, crit damage, 10 damage, 25 damage. I don't have any accuracy, but I don't know if I even need any accuracy against the nest. Shrieker's Nest. It has no protection, so accuracy doesn't matter. As long as your base accuracy is more than 100, it's gonna guaranteed land. So this is fine. This is fine. You're also gonna need some. I'm just gonna bring all the damage. That was one. You know what? No. Wait, yes. You get the musket ball, and there should be one more. It's not Eldritch, it's a Thatchery. For some reason. Well, I know why, because then you can't exploit certain abilities. I don't need the melee. 5% crit. %25 damage, fuck it. It increases the stress, but all we need is just to destroy the nest. That's it. You're gonna swan song and just normal hit and stuff, so... Wait. 105, 105. Okay, so you don't need accuracy either. What you need is melee damage. That's 20%. I think I can do better than that. No, apparently not. This would be nice, except it's a low torch thing. No good. 20% damage versus marked. 15% damage if torch above 50. Actually, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, just bring that. That's 5% more than that. And I don't need the accuracy. We're pulling out all the stops here. Good, good. Good, good. You cannot retreat, sure, whatever. He does... weaker. I think he does blight. Bleed and blight. No, no, no. He does bleed, debuff, and disease. I'm just gonna make sure that this goes well. This is extremely overkill, but whatever. People are gonna be going crazy, but I don't care about the stress. The stress... The fight is not long enough for the stress to be a problem. Are you sure he doesn't do any blight? No, he doesn't. Okay. We also have a chance to get some nice quirks, although since only the dungeon is left, it doesn't really matter. Alright, let's go. Hello Shrieker, thanks for the invitation. I'm gonna take your nest now. I hope you don't mind. You know, I do mark the nest with that guy. I probably should have brought that trinket anyway. Oh, this guy is the one with the torch, so everyone else has this buff. That's nice. Okay, let's start healing everyone. That's your job. Call. Not gonna scare me. Look at this. 53. Yeah, he still has his uses. Holy shit. Okay, we'll remove that. 36, there we go. I guess we might as well start blasting this guy. We're not gonna kill him, because there are only two rounds left. Hemophilia. That doesn't sound very good. Oh, it's bleed resist, whatever.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Ow. I'm not gonna bother marking, because at this point he's gonna just leave anyway. Alright, I don't really care about that. Oh no, he dodged. That's so rare at this point. Even though, technically, well, she does have a lot of reduced accuracy, but look at that. Louis himself has 37% chance to hit, 42 with that. Can you not do that? She didn't have a chance to heal yet. Yeah, she's dodging everything now. Goodbye! Juliet, calm down, it's gone. You don't have to worry.
Salvation is paramount at any cost.
I got some nice.
Victory.
I think this is because I have all the trinkets that I can get from that. I don't know what I can get from that, but I think they're... Come on. Pa 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 pa. I don't know. Leave. We got the trinket. We got 11,000. That's very good for just... I was in there for like 5 minutes tops. Irrepressible, plus 5% virtue chance. That is basic. You're never gonna notice that they even have this. Weak grip. I don't care about that. Lethargy, that's kind of bad. Corvid's resilience, that is forgettable but useful. Dark temptation, cove adventure. So none of those are particularly good.
The degeneracy of the hamlet is nothing, I fear, when compared to the condition of surrounding acres.
Yeah, sure. We didn't get the town event, sadly. You guys get rid of that. I think that's the only ones. Yeah. What do you like to do, Laureate? You do whatever. Okay. First of all, give me all your trinkets before you lose them in the fucking church or whatever. Go think about what happened, what you've done. Noofmarsh, please. Stop joking around. You love interest, so that's only the brothel. You hang out with that guy, I guess. Hello, Poster Master. I'm actually not dying that much. It's going pretty well. I already did the first Darkest Dungeon and all of the bosses and the incursion, so that's cool. I'm sort of just leveling people up because I need all the highwaymen that I can get. It's kind of a grind, but you know.
In time,
that's not what I wanted.
The tragic extent of my fate.
Another wrathful bandana. No, we don't need that. These are all bad. Just forget about them. What about here? Nah. Oh my god, there is something with my throat today. I think I might have enough time for one more short mission. Let's hope there is a short veteran mission among these. Let's hope that one of them give me the light tambourine, because it's not that I haven't got it. I have not even seen it at all. Where is it? I don't need the hat. I don't need the Beast Slayer ring. I don't need the Bloodthirsty. No. None of these. Where the hell is it? Where is it? That's a Dark Tambour. Yeah, I have that. I have like 3 of those. Well, not anymore because I sold like 2 of them. Silence in the crypts. I don't think From Beyond can actually happen from these. So I'm just gonna do this. Screw it. Cornelius, you're guaranteed coming. Holly, you're coming. Bricks, sure. Yeah. And Sally. This is the Vox Machina. Machina. Depending on your language. Either is good. Okay. You get the standard stuff, you get trinket, you get the portrait, and the speed. You... oh yeah, you get a stone. You can look at it, that's why it's called the Seer Stone. I kind of want to give you... well, I'm gonna give you the Ancestor's Candle, because I feel like... wait. Let's do it like that, because that's more crit. The Ancestor's Candle doesn't give any crit, but it's still pretty good. And then I want... something with accuracy. Not that. Not that. This one. There we go. That should be good. We have some extra scouting chance as well, and we're going to complete 100% of room values. It's the Cove. We need a lot of medicinal herbs. We need bring a few extra shovels, bandages for the pinches, holy water for the fish, anti-venom from the pools, some skeleton key for the hopes and dreams, and I guess I'm gonna stack up on laudanum just in case. I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares. They must be flushed out.
What a cute little dungeon, look at this. It's 7 rooms, holy crap, that's adorable. I have not seen this small, a dungeon this small in quite a while.
Waiting to be spent.
Look at these guys. Almost. I'm gonna speed everyone up because I kind of want to kill that guy as soon as possible. This doesn't reach, sadly. I'm just gonna shoot you, okay? Thank you. Also, he was standing on a trap. I don't know if he knew that. I'm starting to think that when this guy uses the ability that increases stress, it's not actually a spell. He just raises his arms, like, you know, like scaring someone. He goes like, "Wah!" And then my characters get scared, and that's what increases the stress. They don't know any spells, actually. Oh, that's fine.
Impressive.
The sea breeze that heals the fish, the other fish, also not a spell. It's literally just that. It's just sea breeze. They really like the scent of the salty sea, and when the breeze comes by and brings that over, they're like, oh my god, and they reinvigorated. But it's not even the Oracle's fault. It's just something that happens. Boo! And he's like, ah! And now she has increased stress. We're gonna reduce that. If you put like a whimsical musical undertone to any action, it gets a lot less scary. That's how the Jester operates.
As the fiend falls,
Alright, well, that was amusing.
blossoms.
Ooh. Tapestry. Nice. I don't need the crests. Then again, it's just a bandage. I'm gonna take the crest, but again, I have 400 something crests. I literally don't know what to do with them at this point. I'm just grabbing millions of crests from these areas. Alright. This is a step harder because he's out of reach. But I can break through immediately. That's 18 damage total. And then kill this guy.
As the enemy crumbles.
There is not really a point to dealing damage to the Bulwark because he has 50% prot. So whatever. I can't... Why are you protecting... Hole? Okay. Well, so much for your protection. But I was about to ask, why are you protecting the... your ally who's stealthed? I'm not gonna be able to attack him anyway. Before he explodes, I have to take care of that. Very explosive personality, and we have to... You can't talk to them, you just have to prevent the situation before it happens. You know, I think they have a leader. I think they very much have a leader. Except he's not around, he's in the dungeon, but you know. They're not gonna question that. They just fish. A lot of protection. Can't really reduce that either. I don't have any abilities that reduce that. Oh my god. I'm pretty sure that was like a 25% chance to not land.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Yeah, okay, so we're gonna throw away the jade, the crests, and grab the jade because that's just immediately more useful.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I don't need heirlooms. I'm not denying my heritage. It's just that I have way too much heirlooms right now. And considering that I already defeated Wolf, I'm not gonna need to rebuild anything in the hamlet either. So it's literally just sitting there doing nothing. All the heirlooms. I should actually go around town and just literally upgrade everything I can, because that's the only thing I can do. And even if I don't use that particular thing, it can still be helpful. I don't care about this. It's a lot of bonus stress. Good dodge. I have to say it every single time because it encourages the people. Nice. I didn't want to blank shot, point blank that is, because that would just hit the corpse, and this way I can use breakthrough.
Well struck.
I didn't expect it to crit, but it would still kill them anyway.
This expedition at least promises success. Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
I have too much food. I think I'm gonna throw out some. Two of them. I can always use more money, because even if right now I'm not really using much of it, when I'm gonna have to be leveling up a lot of new characters, and that means buying all the equipment for them, and every single character is gonna take like 15,000 with all the ability costs and the equipment costs and all that. So it's good to stack up in advance, so money doesn't become like a gating mechanism. She's just avoiding everything.
Death by inches.
Wow, that sucks. See, that's how you deal with stress. Just avoid it.
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration. The ground quakes.
That's what I think about your fucking god, okay? Bulwark. That's what I think. They're just dodging everything, holy shit. Again? Maybe? Okay. I'm actually gonna just kill you. Not much I can do here. Actually gonna put the Jester back so he can actually de-stress again.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Here we go. I think I'm just gonna kill it now. Pretty sure there are a few more fights that I have to survive through. Ooh.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious
Sapphire, huh. Yeah, I'm taking that. There is no battle here, so I don't have to go that way. There is a curio here and there's a battle there, but I'm not gonna bother with that. Come on. These treasure sacks are
Wealth beyond measure.
the unsung
Awarded to
heroes
the brave and the
of
foolhardy
the
alike.
game. These are one of very few curios where nothing bad can ever happen. The worst thing that can happen is that nothing happens. Keep playing. Okay, we're in combat. I cannot play music for you because I can't play the music while we're moving. That's fine. This guy doesn't actually cause any stress yet. It's only this guy. With that. Yes. Especially if he crits once. Kind of started the Highwayman in first position because the Hellion has more speed and I kind of want to use the breakthrough first of all, but it just if a character has 6 speed and the other has 7 speed, it's basically a 50-50 which one goes first. I don't know the exact mechanic that decides the turn order, but the randomization is such a large margin that one difference in speed basically doesn't mean anything. Actually, does it say if I speed heroes? That's not gonna say it. Yes, I'm gonna bring that.
They can be beaten. As the light gains purchase,
There we go.
spirits are lifted.
I'm gonna continue.
And
There is
purpose is
something
made
here.
clear.
Ship's figurehead. I don't remember what this does, so I'm just gonna... Ships... Stress here or bonus stuff? Okay, interact with it please. That's a buff, that's not what I wanted, sadly. I'm gonna check these 2 curious and then leave, and that's probably gonna be the end of the stream. I'm still gonna look around a bit. Ooh, nice. I mean, I am going to take the lucky torch, even if I'm literally leaving afterwards.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, 20,000 gold, that's good. Bloodthirst ring, which I'm never gonna use, but I have it.
Life can flourish, if indeed there is such a thing.
Okay. Cornelius is level 4 now. Guilty Conscious Eldritch Slayer. Eldritch Slayer is pretty good. I'm pretty sure it's an S tier actually. Eldritch Slayer, yes, it's an S tier. Unquiet Mind, Healer's Gift. Healer's Gift is not good. Healer's Gift is an E tier because basically useless. Usually when you're camping, you're not wasting any resolve or resource, whatever it's called, on healing. You're gonna be doing everything else except healing. You're gonna be doing stress management, you're gonna be doing buffing. Healing is the last thing you want to do during camping, so it's kind of crap. It replaced Beast Hater, which was an S tier, but I don't have the money to lock these in, plus Cornelius is kind of, you know. Beast Hater is probably not good in the Darkest Dungeon, because I don't think there are many beasts in there, at least not in the second one. There might be some in the third one or fourth one or something. Last Gasp is terrible. It's a horrible, is literally the worst positive quirk in the entire game, because actually it's a negative. Because +1 speed if HP below 50% means that She's probably gonna go first. Well, I mean, she's the healer, so for her it probably doesn't make a difference. But if anyone else has it, it makes it more likely for them to go before the healer. And if they're on death's door because they're below 50% HP, and they have like a bleed or a blight or something, that they might just die because of their +1 speed because the healer couldn't get to them in time. Anyway, okay.
The preponderance of rare and exotic injuries makes this place perfect for the study of suffering.
Among the visiting delegation are experts in corporeal and cognitive disability, as well as several forensic specialists. That means that we can lock some stuff in for free. Also, Leviat is out of the... Leviat and Kayat are both out of the sanitarium. But... I think... Okay, let me just go look at it. I think this next darkest dungeon has humans and eldritch, and probably not much else. But technically the mini bosses are eldritch and beast. But for example, where is it? Some kind of priest. I don't remember what they're called. I'm just gonna write priest. Cultist priest. Also an eldritch beast. Are they all eldritch beasts? What about the rapture? Cultist rapture. Rapturous cultist. Unholy humans, so they're neither. But they don't necessarily die very difficult, so it's fine. Someone had a disease, right? Or was I... am I mistaken? Yes, because I don't see it. I might just lock in Beast Slayer on this guy. I haven't decided on which character I'm gonna bring yet. Well, I mean, Dismas is guaranteed to come, but his stuff is not that good. Natural Eye. Is C tier, and I would agree it's not hugely important. Naruto is bad, Study is bad. These are all bad. That's a problem. Cornelius doesn't have anything, I already checked. Nothing particularly important. Rassent has Manslayer, Stress Eater. Those are not good for these purposes. Yeah, I don't think I have anything that I can lock in. The only thing I could do is potentially remove something that's bad. And locked in. But I don't think I necessarily have any like that. Yeah, probably not. Nocturnal is pretty bad, I guess. He's also an Eldritch hater, which is good. I guess I could remove Nocturnal from him, but there is really not much else I can. Onshell maybe also has Nocturnal. Nocturnal is an S tier negative quirk, so I was right in thinking that. I don't know, maybe they're friends. Claustrophobia is sure, I mean, it's bad. definitely. But Nocturnal directly affects combat capabilities. I would rather remove that first. And I don't need the medical word. And actually, can I just open that?
Experimental techniques and tonics can overcome things a sharpened sword cannot.
Just looking around if anyone else has anything. Coyote? Anything we need to remove? Not really. Bricks? Nah. Patrice? You don't even have anything. Yeah, because I removed the one you had. Stress Eater. Pen tool? Nah. What? Who's that? %5 crit melee skills. Oh. Yeah, 5% crit melee skills. And Eldritch Slayer. But then again, the Man-at-Arms is not brought for its damage. If I have to bring a Man-at-Arms to a dungeon, not deadly dungeon, but darkest dungeon. How did I forget that? It's probably because I need the guard and nothing else. Well, he was critting. I wouldn't say he was critting to death, but yeah. You know, I have Stanley. Donger doesn't have anything interesting. I thought maybe if I can stack on some added stuff, but no, none of these guys have any like that. Nah, there's nothing else to lock in, and probably nothing else that needs immediate removal. Yes, exactly. I could remove Zoophobia, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. I don't need the medical wards because everyone is healthy as can be. Luviet, where the fuck are you? Gone on a personal vision quest to achieve enlightenment. Well, I mean, I don't really have need for you, so I guess you can leave. There is another highwayman here. Let's hire it, just in case.
Evasive, persistent. Writer's traits for a rogue.
Okay, Loviat, I know you're just freaking out over here. I had to take care of some stuff. The doctors are in town, you have to understand. Just go think about it or something. What about you, Coyote? Coyote never drinks. That's it. Well, think about it, I guess. There we go. And the next one that we're gonna go on, Brix is kind of in zoophobia reduction, or whatever you wanna call it. So we need a level. I guess I'm gonna level up the Antiquarian. There is a strategy that I thought of that could use the Antiquarian, so might as well just handle that a little. We still have healing, a lot of damage, some extra buff, it's fine. Oh yeah, quickly give everyone the stuff. What stuff? Ah, jeez. Grab the head. You need a bunch of damage and accuracy. Grab this. And this. It's fine. You have this thing. And some accuracy. Accuracy is a bit more useful in the veteran missions, so I'm just giving them. And you, I don't even know what kind of trinkets you have. Plus 10 dodge, sure. And I guess you can bring the scouting stone. Should be fine. Check on their readiness. Sally, anything new? No? No. Pregnant. Fortifying vapors is trash, I'm never gonna use it, but the other stuff... I might as well level up Get Down, because it's a very good ability for when there is an enemy that shuffles your team around. Then the Antiquarian can immediately go back, and with that also bring everyone else forward. So that can be useful, I'm gonna bring that. I don't need to level that up, and I'm gonna level this up because whatever happens, this is gonna be necessary for the strategy if I go for it. And I might just go for it because it seems the best. It seems to be the best strategy in the sense that the only thing that's missing is actual stress relief. But if I can figure something out about a jester who can reduce stress and deal considerable amount of damage, then I'm open to the ideas, but right now I have no idea. Donger, shut. There we go. Cornelius, he's maxed out. Can you get the next level? You sure can. Look at my money. I have so much money I can just level every single one of these guys up. It barely makes a dent in my wealth. They have 70,000. And that's not even all my wealth, because I have a bunch of duplicate very rare trinkets that I could easily sell. I'm just lazy, and it's kind of pointless to even do that. But yeah, that's basically an investment. Oh yeah, one more thing. Yeah, we have it. Okay, so this is gonna be the next team. We're probably gonna go... I don't know, one of these. It's literally the same missions with different flavors. Activate 3 animalistic shrines. Activate 3 infected corpses. Activate 3 protective wards. So it doesn't matter. They're all also medium. They all give a rare trinket that sells for the same, and I don't care about the heirlooms. Speaking of heirlooms, just one second, just one more second. The one thing I need here is bust.
A man in a robe, claiming communion with the divine. Madness.
Yeah, let's just level all this up.
Long drink, a game of chance, and companionship. The rush of life. They must learn more than brutal bloodletting. They must learn to survive.
This is enough. I mean, I want to look around a bit more to see if there is anything else I can level up. This is maxed out. This is maxed out. Maxed out. So I guess everything is maxed out. Except the abbey and the camp. Oh yeah, sure.
Alone in the woods or tunnels, survival is the same. Prepare, persist, and overcome.
What if I give you a bunch of deeds? Give me a bunch of busts.
Gilded icons,
just a
and
few more
dogmatic rituals. For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
How many do I need? I need 6. I don't have the last ones open yet, but I mean, this is basically maxed out. Because the only thing I would get is more slots, and the only time that even makes a difference is when this happens. When both of these jokers decide to clog up one of the areas, but that's very rare. And it's also not the end of the world, so I don't care. Okay, so that was for today. Next time, I'm going to finish leveling up Cornelius. He's pretty close, so it's just a couple of relatively short missions. I'm not gonna hunt for Reynault off stream yet, partially because I'm not really gonna be home this weekend, so I can't. But on next Monday, if I have the time, hopefully I will, I'm gonna finish leveling Cornelius up and then do the second level of the Darkest Dungeon. And then probably level some more characters up and then do the third one. And if after that I still don't have Reynaud back, then I'm gonna grind a bit off stream to try to do that event. But for now I'm gonna leave. I know it was short, but some Fridays are just like this. So thank you for watching. Who still was not here, thank you all. And until next time, which is hopefully gonna be on Monday. See y'all. No, Carnet. You literally have not been out a single time. I don't know what you're talking about.